Welcome back to another Habs Daily News with the hockey coach Guru Code Frenchy. Today, episode number 391. What a minute, coach. First of all, we're going to talk about the Montreal Canadiens news about the rookie cam, following by a mock trade proposal. Interesting. But before we start, we invite you, please don't forget to click on the like, subscribe to the Hockey Nation Live Show, and leave us a comment about this episode. And let's dive in talking about my first subject of the day. My first subject of the day is about the Montreal Canadiens news at the rookie camp. Just give you a little bit, briefly, a resume of the weekend for the Montreal Canadiens. First of all, Friday night, they lost a score of 6-3 against the Sabres, but following by a W. Saturday afternoon against the Boston Bruins prospect, and they're going to complete the third game at the Monday afternoon at 1:30 against the Ottawa Senator prospect. The second news I want to talk about, guys, about the showcase for the Montreal Canadiens. And the reason I want to talk about this, guys, a rookie camp showcase like the Montreal Canadiens are doing right now, sometimes we have to be careful. We cannot over-evaluate the performance of each player when they play game like they did during the weekend in Buffalo. Whatever is for the team when they play together on the ice, or whatever is only for the players. We can analyze a couple of things like the skill, the abilities, example, the skating, the stick angling, the decision, but you cannot thinking as a team together, first pass, or 2-1-2, 1-2-2, man-to-man. And behind this, remember, guys, honestly, they have no structure, they have no system, and they are not much teaching them during the game. They have coach behind the bench only to watching and give them some direction for the next line, and that's it, that's all. They're not going to tell them, look, the mistake you did there, and try to correct them. This is what happening during the showcase in Buffalo. So this is another information you can get from me about don't much worries about front players if they don't performing the way you expect during the 3 games they're going to play in Buffalo a complete Monday afternoon. My next news is about the prospect for the Montreal Canadiens. When you look about the Montreal Canadiens prospect right now at the camp, Montreal have 27 players. 14 of them, this is the half of the team, are going to be with the Laval Rocket for the upcoming season. 10 of the 14 are at their first year professional hockey player. What happening during the weekend? It's building friendship, relationship, a chemistry together. Before, during, and after the game, they were lucky to go out together at the NFL game Sunday afternoon to watch the Buffalo Bills play, I believe, against the Raiders. Just give you an idea when the Montreal Canadiens take care about the players. This is a great experience for them during the weekend to build that kind of relationship and friendship between them. And finally, Montreal Canadiens, at some point, they have to take big decisions. What are you talking about? But first of all, Montreal have a lot prospect already. Secondly, players, whatever they want to build, chemistry, relationship, friendship, they fight from the intern to get a spot with the Montreal Canadiens or stay with the Laval Rocket. Not all of them are going to play for Laval Rocket. And this is the time for the Montreal Canadiens staff, management, scout, coaching development to take big decisions at some point to keep them or not. This is coming. This is the next phase for the Montreal Canadiens. Scouting the players, select the players, develop the players, and now what we do with the players after that. This is what is coming for the next couple of months, like I mentioned, and the next couple of years for Montreal Canadiens to select the right players to stay and possible to play with the Montreal Canadiens. This is what I have for you guys for the Montreal Canadiens news on this episode. And I would love to hear from you guys. What do you think so far about the Montreal Canadiens rookie camp? Let me comment below this video, and let's move on for my next subject of the day. My next subject of the day is about the Habs mock trade proposal. The last couple episodes, I'm always talking about trade proposal. And today I will have something special. I heard the last couple of days, possible to trade Montreal for Trevor Zegras, Montreal trade possible Ireland to Edmonton, many others proposal. But today I want to give you one big name for what we heard from Pierre Lebrun about Carey Price could be traded by the Montreal Canadiens at some point. When I reevaluate that proposal, I said, wait a minute, maybe this is not a great news for the Montreal Canadiens. And I will tell you the reason behind that. Because I feel like the Montreal Canadiens, if they trade Carey Price, they have no flexibility for the salary cap. Why? Because the Montreal Canadiens are over $4.5 million. When they're going to put Carey Price on the long-term injury reserve, that open up for them a $5.5 million approximately. They can add other players. And that's what something possible Montreal would love to keep in their hand if ever they want to go that direction. And this is something I'm not sure if Montreal are ready and willing to trade already Carey Price for the upcoming season. Things could change in the next 12 months when the Montreal Canadiens add a player on the UFA or by trade. But at this moment, I feel like Montreal are more benefit to keep Carey Price on their salary cap at the trade Carey Price. But then I decided to say, okay, let's see which team could get the Carey Price if ever they want to make a trade with the Montreal Canadiens. Right now, team in NHL for the salary cap, 14 teams are over salary cap. Montreal Canadiens is one of them. The fact they have Carey Price, they have more flexibility. Then 8 other teams are only under $1 million less for the salary cap. 22 teams. Some of them have some kind of flexibility like Montreal with players like Carey Price, long-term injury reserve. They're not going to play for the upcoming season. Example, Tampa Bay have Seabrook. Toronto have Murray and Muzzin. For me today, I don't make any trade, but I ask you, are you agree with me Montreal should keep Carey Price for at least one more year? Or do you think it would be more benefit for Montreal Canadiens trade Carey Price and they have to trade other players and maybe send young prospect players to Laval to be under the salary cap? This is what I have for you guys on this episode. My both subject, the Montreal Canadiens news and of course the Habs mock trade proposal. Thanks for watching another Habs Daily News with the hockey coach, Guru Coach Frenchy. But before we leave, we invite you, please don't forget to click on the like, subscribe to the Hockey Nation Live Show, and leave us a comment about this episode. And of course, we want to remind you, you have greatness inside of you, and we wish you an amazing, great, blessing day, everybody.